Hello and welcome, Reds, to Match Day Live. It's the last away game for Liverpool this season, and let's hope, I tell you, this scoreline could be very much absolutely anything. Reds, get your score predictions in. Maybe a 5-5. I think, obviously, Maka is missing. Obviously, currently, I don't know. Reds, let us know, obviously, if he is injured, but hopefully he's not too bad anyway. But if he's just rested, hopefully he's still partying anyway. But Reds, let us know your thoughts coming into this game. Second, yeah. What has been a fantastic season for Liverpool, of course. As you can see from that video prompter on the bottom there as well, Reds. Yes, that man, Federico Chiesa, is starting, finally. In a Premier League game as well, and rightly so. Obviously, if you've missed Arne Slot's comments in his press conference this week, he did allude to the fact that Chiesa might potentially have a long-term future at Liverpool, depending if he can fully use the pre-season as a whole. Obviously, just to very much get fit, really. But we're up against Brighton, who over the last couple of seasons have been we all know they're one of the best run football clubs in European football. Their recruitment is absolutely second to none as well, Reds. We'll get through, obviously, as you can see from the starting 11. Alisson, we'll head over quickly to the starting 11 for Liverpool, and then we'll dive very much into, as you can see from the video prompted anyway. But in terms of the starting 11 tonight, is as follows. Obviously, Kelleher, obviously Alisson, Becker, Morton's not in goal, don't worry. Morton's not even in the team. But one second, let's remove him. But yeah, Tyler Morton is not there. But in the starting 11, as you can see here, Red, from goalie, Alisson Becker, Conor Bradley, Ibu Kanate, Jarell Quansah, Kostas Tsimikas down the left, Dominic Szoboszlai. Swap those two over. Dominic Szoboszlai will be playing. Looks like it might be in that number 6 role tonight, but it will be intriguing in terms of the setup really for Liverpool tonight. Obviously, Ryan Gravenberch you're expecting Dominic Szoboszlai and Gravenberch to be in the double sixes, but we'll find out as we will first 5 minutes anyway. Harvey Elliott getting a good run out, and obviously Federico Chiesa. Is he starting on the left? Is he starting through the middle? Both players, both Chiesa and Cody Gakpo, can very fluid football players anyway. Both rotate within games in terms of different transitions as well. So yeah, Reds, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below on that starting 11. As you can see from the bench, it is Kelleher, Trent, Andy Robertson, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robbo, Virgil van Dijk, Gomez. Obviously, Curtis Jones, Endo, Nunes, and Luis Diaz as well. So not too bad there, Red. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in that regard. So that was just a quick look at that, and really in terms of be interesting in terms of how Chiesa does start. It's an opportunity for him, and you're liking and you're hoping really that he can very much hit the ground running and take his opportunities, because as we know, this season he's been very much far in between really. The one kind of showing that we did see was obviously Elliott was the Plymouth Argyle game. That was extremely disappointing. Of course, we got eliminated by Plymouth, who rightly so on the day deserved to go through. We weren't good enough. But an interesting one really, Reds. And in terms of Brighton, Van Bergen, I do apologise on some of these pronunciations, Reds. Van Bergen, obviously, in goal for Brighton. Max Weaver, Van Hecker as well. Webster, Estepinian playing down the left-hand side. Baliba and Ayari, and then Andingira, and then Gruder, and then Minter as well. And then up front is the legendary Premier League forward Danny Welbeck. He's been absolutely great since he's joined Brighton, in all honesty. I think he's really suited the Premier League. Manchester United could really do with his services, because he's still doing a job anyway. Even though he's probably about 36, 37 anyway. He's getting on. Now he's been a very experienced Premier League striker. And in terms of the bench for Liverpool, we've just gone through that as well anyway, Reds. But yeah, Brighton, Liverpool, Reds, let us know. It's one of them. You're just hoping that no injuries come the back end of this season. You want to be getting down in terms of next season as well. Looking to the transfer market, which has been massively dominated. Of course, if you are new to Anfield Index, make sure to head over across all social media platforms. Plenty of content on YouTube. And most importantly, if you are new to Anfield Index. You can subscribe for £3.33 a month. Opens up a greater, wider catalogue of great LFC content across the board as well. So, industry-led journalists. Oh, where's my camera gone there, Chaz? Do apologise, don't know where that's going. So, industry-led journalists as well. We've got the post-match Raw this evening. That will be very much following the full-time whistle. And of course, you've got the Gags Tandon show. That'll be live after, of course. Me and Gags taking you through. It'll be our last away day, really. And of course, next week, we've got a massive celebration, of course, the lifting of the Premier League, wherever you are around the world. If you are coming to Descendant on Merseyside, enjoy it, Reds. And even if you are watching from around the globe, it's going to be some very special scenes. And yeah, finally, Liverpool next week will be getting our hands on the league title at Anfield in front of fans. It's been 35 years. That's been far too long, really, for a club of the stature of Liverpool Football Club. And judging, as I just mentioned there, the transfer market, it's one of them. Like, it's obviously looking like potentially we're going to be bringing in Jeremy Frimpong. He's currently having his medical over the last 48 hours. We're just waiting on official confirmation, official announcement from Liverpool as a club in regards to Frimpong. And over the last 24 hours as well, looks like Liverpool are stepping up potential interest for, obviously, Kerkez as well. He's a fantastic left back. My preference, really, obviously doesn't matter much anyway, but it was either between him and Aiton Yuri, obviously the Wolves fullback. But it's great to see both players are very talented, and especially Kerkez in this Arne Slot system will be very much interesting as well. So, yeah, get your score predictions in. Paul's got his prediction nice and early there, bud. Happy days. 4-2. Is that the Brighton Paul orders? Because our lads have been very much, rightfully so, partying as well, Reds. But yeah, they've enjoyed themselves. And I think, obviously, if you've missed the Arne Slot interview that he did, obviously, this week as well, and obviously, he's done quite a fair bit of media as well. But I've seen a clip of, like, Arne Slot speaking about what he wants in terms of, he said, put tactics boards aside. he said he wants to build, obviously, the quality and just to very much let the players enjoy themselves and just create a winning environment, first and foremost. But make it an environment that people are happy to come in and train, really, as well. So, I do apologise there, Chas. Might have to switch my camera off and switch it back on. Don't know why it keeps on switching off. Here, 1 second there. Loose wire. But chats, yeah, so in terms of Arne Slot, he's been an absolute revelation, really, for Liverpool this season, and long may it continue. The main thing is, in terms of the transfer market, Dave and obviously Bart, and obviously Dave did have on Media Matters this morning. If you haven't seen it, check it out anyway. Lewis Steele speaking about all the latest transfer, latest updates and everything. And yeah, it's going to get chock-a-blocker in the next couple of weeks. I think the main thing, Reds, is that Liverpool bring in the players as early as we possibly can. Obviously, going to pre-season as well. You want to be getting the players in nice and early, get them straight into the philosophy of the football club as well, and all that good stuff. So, Reds, let us know in terms of that. Steve's gone. Big up there, chat. Big up there, Steve. Not too bad, Steve. All good, fella. Thank you very much for tuning in, bud. Most importantly, Reds, hope you are all well on a fine Monday evening anyway. But, let's hope we can get some goals tonight. I know we've got the League One anyway, but you can never get tired of watching this Liverpool side. Never get tired. Especially going to next season as well. It's going to be interesting. I think we all thought over the last couple of weeks, we might see a bit of how different changing of tactics and all that. But Arne Slot's like, nah, I'm going to Ibiza. And rightly so. And the lads went all to Dubai. It's great. I think the fact that they've gone that early in regards to the little, it's like more or less a pre-season, really. I think that's only going to massively benefit us in the long term, really. So it's all well and good. So in terms of shows as well, if you are new to Anfield Index, obviously the Gags Tandon show will be following the full-time whistle, the post-match Raw. Obviously Dave and Trev and the lads will be taking you through their expert analysis as well. We've had plenty of content today in terms of Media Matters, obviously news round as well. Obviously, the final whistle was out yesterday, so go and check that out. Ben and Nina speaking through all the Premier League games and their reactions. Obviously, it's going to be a massive, big fixture for every single league. Obviously, I watched a bit of the Italian football last night, and their league's extremely tight. So it's I do apologise there, chat. I don't have to switch my camera off. Don't know why that's doing that. But yeah, it's so I'm looking forward to it, Reds. It should be good. And obviously, media matters. As we said already, this afternoon we had David Lynch on Anfield Index. So plenty to get stuck into, Reds. And certainly as the transfer window does heat up, I think a lot of the business, personally, I do think a lot of the business will be done nice and early, really, as quickly as we possibly can. I think that's what Arne Slot and obviously, hopefully, Richard Hughes will be very much doing. Get the players in nice and early, and then you can just box it off then. Get the players in straight on the pre-season tour, and then focus mainly on potential players. Well, we know players are leaving the football club, but the quicker we can do the outgoings and the incomes into the football club, the better, really. Just allows the squad very much to settle heading into the next season as well. So, yeah, it's... wait 1 second, chat. I have to Yeah, I do apologise there, chat. You can still hear me anyway. I'm just going to have to sort the camera. Don't know what's doing that. Maybe 1 sec there, chat. You can still hear me anyway. So, Reds, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. What have you made of the transfer window? It's been very good, to say the least, really. So, in terms of Liverpool could get Waiting, it's a dream and a hope. But certainly a player of that magnitude coming into the football club would be very, very good, to say the least. But Frimpong, from a tactical point of view, I think he'll really settle Liverpool in that regard. And it's coming in, helping Conor Bradley. Oh, completely forgot. Obviously, Conor Bradley. First time I spoke to his Reds as well. Conor Bradley signing that new contract. Rightfully deserved, really, for the great work in which Conor Bradley's done at the football club. He's been nothing short of fantastic since he's come into the setup, really. I think we remember that goal against Chelsea, but he's still only, 21 as well, so he's got a bright future ahead of him, really, Conor. And long may that continue. I think the squad depth, that is going to be a massive point, really, especially down that right-hand side, facilitating Conor Bradley coming in, and obviously... Frimpong. I do apologise, chat, if you're just tuning in. Bloody camera's probably overheating. Don't know why, I haven't even had it on. But I do apologise. There we go, it's gone. So anyone tuning in, watch that on your screen. Might have to replace the camera at this rate. To pack it in. At least it's done it at the end of the season, not midway through then. Yeah. So I do apologise, chat. Big up there, John. I've not seen much of it there, John, if I'm being honest. Obviously, Bart and Dave have done plenty of analysis videos, so do check them out on Anfield Index or listen to the podcast as well. But I'm going to be honest, Reds, I've not seen much of him. But you look at his data, he looks interesting. A very progressive central defensive midfielder, someone that can very much get the ball and really build out from the back and just very much allow Liverpool going forward. But do I think Liverpool could get him? Hopefully. I think he's a very talented player by what I've seen of the data, really. But he could certainly do a job at Liverpool, but it's whether Liverpool can think he could. Because, it's not just going to be Frimpong, I feel. Obviously, the left-back coming in, potentially Kirkes. If that can get boxed off, that's fantastic. Because you're looking Andy Robbo, possibly Kostas leaving. But if that's the squad depth, Andy Robbo, Kirkes, if that goes over the line, if he comes in. And, it's only going to bode well for Liverpool, Reds. We all know that's one thing, even in the Jurgen Klopp era, big up there, Steve, 3-1 for you, we wanted the squad depth. I think, obviously, the great season, the great window that we did have in terms of bringing in, obviously, Endo, Maka, Szoboszlai that season, and obviously Gravenberch as well. That was fantastic. But once you're on top, that's the adage saying for any football club, really, for that matter. Strengthen. It's a lot more easier to strengthen when you're on top in terms of being competitive and... Yeah, it's. But the main thing is if Liverpool can move a couple of players out of the football club, that needs be. But obviously you've got to recoup a certain bit of money anyway. We're not certain clubs in the Premier League where they just throw like 300-400 million and then expect to sell a couple of hotels or whatnot and then try and balance the books. It's not going to happen at Liverpool. We do things the right way in terms of bringing in players and selling players really as well. So it's going to be one of them. And in terms of just a little bit of analysis going into this game as well, Reds in Brighton. Chat, what have you thought on in regards to Brighton? It's been a very strange season in my honest opinion. You look at them this season, especially last year, they were in contention for a European spot. You look at them now, 9th place in the Premier League, level on points with Brentford, 10 points behind Manchester. 10 points behind Manchester City and Forest, who obviously Forest is 7th and 6th respectively as well. But you've had it's just one of the best, as we said at the top of the show, one of the best football and operations squads. Operations in football as well in terms of the buying and selling. Obviously, the big Caicedo transfer there. I think Chelsea want to become Brighton, really, but you can buy all the directors or you can buy certain individuals to a system and then not necessarily have the system. I think there's a great episode out on Daily Red already that Dave Hendrick done. Check it out on the YouTube chat, and he speaks about obviously the system and obviously Chelsea trying to buy a load of players, which they did from Brighton, and then like Chelsea won't be Brighton because there's too much the data department, too much a great infrastructure. We know the great infrastructure already at Liverpool, in terms of the sports science, in terms of the fitness levels. Like we've got all the best people, and the best within football, really. And everyone goes, "Oh, Liverpool been lucky, but with injuries." No, we haven't. It's just been great coaching. It's been great recovery time in terms of not overplaying players. You look at Arteta, I personally feel. You look at Saka, no wonder he got injured for 3 months because you were constantly playing him in every single game. And that's one thing for Liverpool going into next season. That's why we're bringing in the likes of Frimpong and offering Conor Bradley, and rightly so. Conor got his contract, it's fully deserved. And it's creating that competitive environment. Like when you've got two very good players in every single position, I tell you, the levels will go absolutely through the roof. It keeps us fans on our toes, and most importantly, it keeps the players on their toes really as well. So it's exciting time to be a Reds as well. Rightfully so. We will celebrate come what? Yeah, this week, next week, Reds as well. It'll be parade day. Chat, let us know, are you coming down to the parades in terms of descending goal from every corner of the UK or every corner of the world as well. You know, a couple of people I know are travelling in from outside of England as well. So yeah, everyone's going to be descending. Probably, 400, 500 right in rounds in terms of the cup double a couple of seasons ago. That was a special moment for the city and for the fans, and most importantly the players as well. But yeah, these lads and even the coaching staff and everyone at Liverpool deserve the celebrations, because it's not just a team of individuals, it's a team collective as well, and that's very much what any Liverpool manager is all about, especially Arne Slot. It's a collective. You win and you lose together as well, but it's we're all very proud of this football club and very proud of these players, and the main thing in the next 2 games, don't get any injuries, and then we can just not always relax, but the players deserve to be relaxed anyway, because the transfer window will be in full swing. But let's hope the deals get done very quickly as we possibly can. Ideally, get them all done before in-house. Would be nice, a couple of deals that haven't been filtered to the press, and we do like a Fabinho style announcement where come what the opening of the 1st of June anyway, Liverpool sign a player straight away, and you're like, oh, sounds. He hasn't even been linked obviously through the press and all that. It's quite rare in the modern era media. Like it does get filtered through, so eventually. But I think we'd all of us a couple of Fabinho style transfers, but it's extremely difficult in this modern era anyway. But yeah, Brighton. Obviously, Hairsley, one of the youngest managers in European football anyway, taking over from De Zerbi. De Zerbi was a very talented manager. Obviously, he just got Olympique Marseille back into a Champions League spot after a couple of years in the wilderness for the French side anyway. But as is the recruitment from a player perspective for Brighton, their elite level coaching, especially over the last 10 years in terms of bringing in the right managers at the right time. Hazler, very highly rated in European football prior to his move to the Seagulls. But he's had I think the main thing for Brighton is they need to start bringing in a lot more. Maybe it's all well and good bringing in, obviously, your academy players, but maybe just spend 20, 30 odd million, but we know that's not their model really. It's all about promoting from within, buying the £5 to £10 million players, because it works massively, doesn't it? And you can turn them into a £100 million player like they did with Caicedo. But I think we're all going to be continuing to be extremely thankful for Brighton, because we all think, we got Maka, like obviously the buyout was 35, 40 odd million as well. That's an absolute steal in itself, but nice one, Brighton. But yeah, you've got very talented players. Estepinian, I think he's a very I wouldn't say underrated, but for me, he's one of my favourite left backs in the Premier League. Obviously, Andangira, very highly rated youngster as well. Minter, obviously the signing from Newcastle United, previously was at Arne Slot's Feyenoord the year prior anyway, but he's been a bit of a revelation really. I haven't even mentioned the obviously Matoma as well. It will be interesting if he stays longer than this season, considering he did have a massive bid from the Saudi Pro League. But it's a squad stacked with potential elite level talent. Looking at their bench as well, obviously got Lewis Dunk and obviously Matthew Riley as well, the Celtic youngster. He's a player to keep an eye on, chat. I think he was very unlucky with the injury in which he sustained in the early stages of this season as well. And then obviously you got our Jimmy Milner. Obviously he's currently out injured, but looks like James Milner might be getting a new contract as well, which will be. I'm hoping Jimmy Milner gets that. I think we all are. It would be nice to see him beat that, obviously, appearance record. It's absolutely staggering. That's some Ribena that he must drink, Reds, anyway. Tell you, whatever he puts in, that Ribena, it does the job. Playing for 20-odd years, but it's not just a Ribena. It's his dedication to football and the ultimate professional, really. And certainly, you can understand why Brighton, if you do offer him a new contract, you want to keep a player of his quality, really, in terms of the group and the squad, really. Just helps the whole ethos, really. So, we go, chat. Tell you what, nice and sunny. The Seagulls, but it's refreshing. It's great to see a team like Brighton in the Premier League as well. To them and Brentford, for me, absolutely fantastic football clubs. The fans, the whole everything about the football club, really, and the fact that they can stay in the Premier League and recruit extremely well. But big up there, Nick, even Jack and chat. I don't know, Bud, anyway, but it might be a little bit about the partying anyway. But yeah, big up there, Trev. How are we, Bud? I'm going to spam that one. But yeah, big up there, Barry. Yeah, Barry Chiesa starting. Could you imagine it? Yeah, I'd say, yeah, it's fantastic, mate. He deserves an opportunity tonight. And let's hope Barry, main thing, chat as well, he takes it. He takes his opportunity tonight. Potentially looks... No, they're going Real Madrid. They're going for the lad from Benfica, former Man United. Is it Caceres? I've absolutely butchered that name too, apologize. But the Benfica left back, the former Manchester United player. Academy lad anyway. So, chat, get your score predictions in. Are we going for the 6-6 tonight? Could possibly be that, or it could be a 7-0 to Brighton half time anyway, but we will be there for whatever score we will be. Well, what will be, will be. But if you haven't already done so, make sure you do drop a like on the video as well, everyone. Most importantly, get involved across all the contents that we do host over there at Anfield Index. If you want to become an Anfield Index Pro member, you can certainly do so. That is £3.33 a month. And get involved and head over to the Etsy store. Head over to AnfieldIndex.com as well. Check out the Champions range. We've got obviously cups, t-shirts as well, celebrating Liverpool's great title winning campaign. Well, it's more than good. It's absolutely boss, in all honesty. But yeah, Matt Weaver's playing right back. Fair enough. Matt. I'm hoping we do see a good game, mate. I think we all are. A couple of goals would be nice for Liverpool, but you never know. Chiesa hat-trick in the first 20 minutes? We can hope. But yeah. Big up there, John. Big up there, Barry. Yeah, the owners deserve massive credit, mate. And I, for one, over the years of doing YouTube, I've criticised them in the past, but like everyone has. But you've got to appreciate what they've done now over the last couple of seasons. They've put an absolute core of great football and people like the Michael Edwards, obviously head of football of FSG, and that he's massive for Liverpool, as we know. But in terms of him installing, obviously Richard Hughes as well. But they've learned is the main thing. The owners, they've learned. Like in any bit form of life, you're not going to learn if you don't make mistakes as well. So the main thing is, and the best thing, yeah, they're some of the best owners. And I know a lot of people might disagree with that, but that's my honest opinion. I felt over the last couple of seasons to be fantastic. Because if we do sign Kirkes and we go into the market this next couple of weeks as well, we don't spend for spending's sake, really. If there's a player and an opportunity there, if Arne Slot feels there's a player that can come in, if it's a Wirt or other players in the next couple of weeks, then the owners will back Arne and obviously Richard Hughes, as long as they think it's a good player to come into the football club. So yeah, so for me, the owners have done a fantastic job over the last couple of seasons as well. And the main thing is they got Arne Slot and they got Jurgen Klopp as well. They're the two biggest signings that you could have made over the last 8-10 year period or whatnot anyway. Because the best signing any football club can do is either the head coach or the manager in the dugout, because they set the precedent. They set absolutely everything, really. Yes, Chiesa, you're on the pitch, lad. Come on, Chiesa, lad. Come on, Fede. Here we go. Chat's absolutely buzzing off Chiesa, and rightly so, chat. Yeah. Maybe 1 second, I'll try and cue the and we are underway here, Reds. At the Amex. The second to last game of the season for Liverpool. We've won the league, if you didn't know. And let's enjoy it, Reds. I'll tell you what, we'll all be fuming when the season ends in about 2 weeks. Well, a week's time anyway. Because this team has been an absolute joy to watch and commentate on this season. And a massive thank you, of course, to everyone that has tuned in as well this season. Obviously, I haven't been here long, but I'm much appreciated, everyone, for your support to me. And massive thank you to Anfield Index as well. Tim's giving me the opportunity this season just to do what I love, commentating on the Reds. And it's been great to meet a lot of people as well. In terms of the comments, Liverpool, say what, Gakpo! Oh, just wide. Off the left-hand flank there, really. Just outside the penalty box. That was a very quick start, really. Very direct start from Liverpool. But Gaka's there. Oh, yeah, nearly putting into the bottom right corner. More of that, lads. But yeah, if you are new, head over to the Discord as well. Click the link in the description. Get involved. Over 2,000 odd people in the Discord as well, Reds. So if you want to join a great community, you can certainly do so with like-minded Reds from every corner of the globe. Let's have a little look here. Oh, that's interesting. Chat, when you're watching the game tonight, look at the box and the formations in the midfield. Very box-like, but you're looking at Salah there and Chiesa, more or less playing as two-pronged strikers. Out of possession. There we go. As expected. The Chiesa song. I'm hoping the away end, which it will be, it never disappoints anyway, the travelling cop. The Chiesa song is getting its absolute. So yeah, it won't be long until Arsenal rob that, will it? So, just got to enjoy it whilst it lasts anyway. There we go. Yeah, I love it. Right, beating the biscuits now. Elliott, ball over the top. What a ball to find Salah there. Salah, edge of the penalty box. Intercepted by Estepinian. That's one of the best songs that we've... that's one of my favourites. Chat, what were you saying on the Federico Chiesa song? Credits to the lads and ladies that made that anyway. Fantastic, man. That's the beauty, as we know, with Liverpool. Not just we haven't got the best football team in Europe anyway. We've got some very talented musicians as well. And this is where, as we know, the travelling cop across Europe, across the UK as well, of England. That's where all the best songs and the admirations of all the great legendary footballers that have donned a Liverpool shirt down the years. There's no better compliment from Liverpool fans to have a song for you. Really. Kostas down the left-hand side here. A lot of possession in the early stages for Liverpool tonight. Yeah. Salah down the right-hand side. Dominic Szoboszlai. Elliott, ball over the top. Canate. Liverpool very high pressed here. Elliott getting into that nice little pocket of space. He's done so well there, Harvey, to get away. And that's surely going to be a foul. It is. Obviously, a lot of speculation of where Harvey Elliott's future will lie in the next couple of weeks anyway. He will be, if he is to leave Liverpool Football Club, a very sought after central attacking midfielder. I can personally see him at a team like Brighton. But if he is to stay at Liverpool in the next year or two, then he'll certainly do a fantastic job anyway. But only time will tell who leaves and who stays at Liverpool in the next couple of weeks. So, Dom stands over this free kick, 25 yards from goal. Too deep, that of a cross. But Dominic Szoboszlai might be getting his best mate very soon. Go ahead, James Milner on the bench there, lad. We'll see. Potentially Kirker joining the football club. Dominic Szoboszlai. It's going to be a throw into Brighton. Midway into Brighton's half. Down this right-hand side. But big up there, Everest. No, it doesn't matter much. Hoping for the win still, and Salah to get the record done. Yeah, I think Salah's just playing in reserve over the last couple of weeks as well. The league's done, of course it is. Would be nice, as you said there, Everest, for him to get that little a big accolade, because he's had a fantastic season. But we know how much Salah loves his records anyway. That's what gives him the extra bit of power, really, in these games. Believe it. Done really well to evade Harvey Elliott there. He's a player that will be linked over the next couple of seasons with a lot of highly decorated European big clubs. A lad with a lot of potential and certainly a lot of ability now. Mintet. Done well there, Mintet. Yeah, Mintet was on the left there. Fabian Haslett. So, yeah, if you're a Brighton, obviously Tony Bloom, one of the best owners in the Premier League. Really loves the football club. And he's invested massively, really, of his own money. So, I suppose that investment has paid dividends, really. As Brighton go down the right-hand side here now. Ball in. Bradley away at the far post. Good flick on there by Cody. Oh, Chiesa, don't lose that there, lad. Gruder, get up, lads. It was a delayed 4 by Gruder. And what a ball this is for Salah. Ball over the top of Brighton's defence. It's a 1-on-2 for Salah. Inside the penalty box. Salah! Straight at the goalie. Wow, what a ball. Let's have a little look at this penalty incident. Oh, that's embarrassing. Give him a 10-match suspension for that dive. That is so delayed. There's a little bit of contact, but my man goes down half an hour after the contact. But I'll tell you what, Liverpool springing that counter-attack. It was a phenomenal ball over the back line of Brighton. And if you're Salah, you're a bit disappointed. He hit the target. Go on, Dom, you got a bit of space here. Open up your body. There's quite a lot of space for Liverpool down this right-hand channel. Just need to try and progress through the lines a bit more quicker. Try and brighten up a bit. Wow, what a ball, Dom. And what a touch from Salah. Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley! Get in! Salah's been robbed of an assist again. He's got the assist to the assist. Get in, Reds. What a ball by Salah to find Conor Bradley, who nutmegs. I think it's Estepinian on the byline. See you in a bit, la. But Harvey Elliott with an absolute tap-in. I'll tell you what, you won't see a better goal all season, really. The fans... Dominic Szoboszlai opens up Brighton's team. Finds Salah very wide, high and wide. But I'll tell you what, Conor Bradley, he's absolutely... sends him back to the training ground there. That is a ridiculous goal by Liverpool. Nutmegs him. Conor Bradley on the byline. Plays in. And it's all it is he has to do. Harvey Elliott is an absolute simple tap-in. Get in there, Eds. But I tell you what. I thought Conor Bradley was going to turn into Cafu there for a moment and just go on his own. Because it was hoping Salah got an assist. But Salah's got the assist of the assist again. But what an excellent, well-worked move by Liverpool down that right-hand channel. And that just goes to show exactly why Liverpool have invested the next 5... It was a 4-year contract or 5-year contract for Conor Bradley, whatever it is. It's money well spent. Belieber bursting straight through the heart of Liverpool's defence here. Only lacked that real final clear-cut opportunity there. Final pass. But Liverpool started this game extremely well. There we go. We've scored in every away game there, Reds. Man United done it. And Arsenal done it. Yeah. Ball over the top. Oh, top netting. Thankfully there. So you what? Ball over the top. Antangira off the left-hand channel. Conor Bradley really getting a very strong left boot on that. Diverting it over the top. Well, Brighton have got a corner here, Eds. And if you are tuning in, coming in from work or whatnot, Liverpool have taken the lead courtesy of a Harvey Elliott goal. It was an assist by Conor Bradley. So Gruder with this corner. Ball in. Oh, good header by Gravenberch. It's a poor effort there by Estepinian. Let's get through your comments as well. Massive thank you, everyone. If you are new around here, Eds, make sure you drop a like on the video as well. And subscribe if you are new. If you are watching on X, if you are watching on, obviously, Facebook, head over to the YouTube channel. We've just surpassed 11,000 subscribers. A massive thank you for me and everyone from Anfield Index as well, Reds. Very much appreciate the support across all social media platforms as well. Oh, see what? That ball trickled through to the far post there. A bit too easy there. Brighton. But Brighton playing, and as we know already this season, they're extremely very, very high line. This is if you Salah, Chiesa. Play it. Oh, Harvey, lad, that just needs one more pass. Gakpo would have been in there for a one-on-one. And Brighton now, this could be a 5-5 tonight, Reds. Wait, Max Weaver. Good defending there by Conor Bradley. A very open game, Reds. A very open game. There you go up there, Reds. Or do you prefer? Oh, yeah. Easy. Weight all day, Reds. It's night and day, really, in terms of when you're comparing Weights and Cherky. But yeah, Weights all day. He's a generational talent, Weights. Absolutely. What, 20-odd, 21? 22, whatever it is. You've got like your attacking midfielder for like 8-10 years there. I know everyone goes, 150 million. But as we know, modern day transfers are not paid straight away. It's going to be a structured payment. It's money well spent. Because if he wins 5 league titles, it pays for itself anyway. He plays a hand in Liverpool winning more trophies. That's the main thing. Go on, Salah, get on the end of that. Oh. But yeah, Salah. Keep Salah on the halfway line here, Eds, because that high line from Brighton looking very promising. And Dangira, collected by Alisson. Yes, Ryan. As Ryan said there, yeah. Ferraris. All day, lad. Hope you're well, mate. Oh, let's ban that comment. There we go, Chess. Yeah, I've never been to Brighton, but what everyone says, it's a lovely seaside town as well. So yeah, was it Brighton Pier? Go in the arcades after the full time. But that's obviously plenty of content to get stuck into over the next week or so. Obviously, next week it's going to be, hopefully we'll have a lot of content around Parade Day as well. Obviously, we'll have the watch along on Sunday. I'll hopefully be meeting some of the team as well, which would be great. Hopefully be meeting up with Gags as well on next weekend. Hopefully Salah's okay there. He's and ball to the far stick. I'll tell you what, that is such intelligent defending there by Conor Bradley. It's a slight little nudge, but that is world class, man. Conor Bradley knows he's behind him and he knows he's got the run on him. Or in front of him, yeah. There we go. Like, little slight subtle push. It's not like, wouldn't have been a penalty, but it's just one of them. If anyone's played football at any level, really, it's just that one of them. Just using, obviously, his body positions. Slight little nudge. You're never going to get given that. Anyway, but well done, Conor, lads. There we go. Ozan, I hope you're singing that, and chat. He's all travelling. Yeah. No doubt there, Trev. Away in Europe, in the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup. Always, mate. Absolute always. They do us proud. Yeah. It's going to be a throw-in for Brighton. So 17 minutes in here, chat. Very good start for Liverpool. There we go, Steve. There we go, chat. He's absolutely smashing the comments tonight, chat. Much appreciated. Yeah, big up there, Damo. Hope you're well, bud. Yeah, so keep up this bit of momentum as well. Oh, that's an awful tackle by Chiesa. Absolutely went through Belabor there. Suppose he's a bit rusty, not playing much first team football this season. But I'll tell you what, chat, if we can get the Chiesa back up to full speed next season, as we said at the top of the show, Arne Slot's comments about Chiesa wants them to be using the new pre-season coming up now to just get back up to full fitness. And he indicated that's the main reason why Chiesa hasn't played a lot this year, is obviously he's not been 100% fit, which is understandable considering the big injuries he's had in his career. Welbeck. Gruder. He nearly went down there again there, Gruder. Oh, Costas has kept that in. Minter. What is Brighton forward state? Oh, that's a phenomenal turn by Ryan Gravenberch there, chat. It's absolutely sent Minter. How's he even got out of that? With that body position there. My man has just dropped his right shoulder and then just ball rolled them. Gravenberch could be a nightmare. He's so good technically, but it's the fact that he's about 6'3", and he's so good on either foot as well. He'll just ball roll it or do. Yes, absolutely so good, man. Yeah, I've got a good feeling he'll stay, Neil, and be honest. I don't know, nothing or whatever, but I'd like to see him stay, because I think if he gets back up to the Chiesa that we knew in, obviously, Italy, and he's so good, man. He can play. He offers you so much as well. He can play off the left, off the right if needs be, and through the middle as well. So he's an excellent player to have. And the main thing is, if you can keep him fit, what a player to keep fit. He's a massive asset to the club anyway. But suppose if a big comes in the summer, but to foul by Onibu there by Endangira. Elliot, come on, Harvey, get more on the ball here, lad. Big up there, Wolf. Yeah, obviously, big up there, buds. It's we'll do like a review of the season from a production point of view at the end of the year, mate, and then we'll be making quite a fair couple of mods as we head into the new season, mate. So obviously, just use this season as very much seeing who's been in chat, who's a bit active, and then. But much appreciated, everyone. Obviously, new season next year. That's when we'll sort a bit more mods in the comments as well. It's got to be main. Oh yeah, ball over the top here. Brighton. Well, initially it was a good ball out from the back. Joe Quansah. But these are the days, my friends. These are the days. We are going to be flying into next season on Cloud 9 and as league champions. What a play here. Playing through the middle. Oh, Chiesa. He's trying to hold his run there. Find Salah. Bradley. Oh, no way. I thought that was Salah on the right wing. It was Connor Bradley. Let's have a little look where Salah's ran here. Chiesa on the edge of the box. Oh, Connor Bradley's got caught in between shooting and crossing there. Would have expected him just to nestle the bottom corner there. kind of player of his ability, nearly has a goal and assist in the first opening 25 minutes. So you are. That's good play there by Liverpool. Really pressing Brighton extremely high. No, Grav, don't be getting a yellow card there, lads. Brighton on the counter-attack. That's a poor ball. I've not seen a lot of Brighton this season, chat, if I'm being honest. But I can understand, even in the first 22 minutes here, exactly why they're not where they've been over the last couple of seasons. Even on that counter-attack, I suppose they are missing Alexis McAllister anyway, but you'd be surprised, Nick, you will be surprised in Italy. Very highly regarded anyway. Still. But yeah, let's make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Do drop a like on the video. As we said, we will have the post-match raw after the full-time whistle. Trev, Dave and the lads will be taking you through their analysis of the game. Obviously, it'll be me and Gags in the post-match show. But there's plenty of new content to come up here as well, Reds. Obviously, we've got the Red Room approaching as well with Grizz Khan. Obviously, he's going to be hosting that show. Brand new. Well, it's a bringing back of a show, but so keep an eye on that as well, Red. You can get stuck into that. But we've got content galore. Not just on the YouTube, of course. Head over to the audio podcast as well. Over 75 free podcasts a month with over 600 plus articles a month. So plenty of great work from everyone and plenty of content to get stuck into, most importantly. Liverpool with a free kick on the edge of the box here, just left of Brighton's penalty area. So Bosley and Costa standing over this. Favours are more of a right footer. Scored plenty of these in his time in Germany. Go on, Dom, lad. Top left. It's got to be a bit more accurate there to try and get that up and over the wall. Yeah, I tell you what, that's one of the biggest walls in the Premier League as well from Brighton. Absolutely giants. Good interception there by Bradley. Couldn't quite get that second transition sorted. Good ball out from Brighton. Down the left-hand side. Ndengira. Don't foul him. Well defended by Cody Gakpo. Well done, Moss. Chiesa and Cody Gakpo there. That's the work rate that is required at Liverpool. Yeah, there'll be plenty of rotation, bud. Brighton down the right. Minter. Weaver. Find it mad that they're playing him right back, in being honest, chat. It's a specialised number 6, but I suppose when they've got so many injuries, Brighton at the minute, anyone plays wherever. Minter. Gruder. Poor effort there, really, from the wideman. But yeah, chat. Ever saying, honestly, Dan's and Leone and McConnell stay next season and get game time. That's the thing. No buds in it. It's going to be extremely limited. I think Jaden Dan's the main thing for Jaden. He just needs to stay fit. It was a couple of weeks ago he got injured again, and if he is to go out on loan, yeah, for me, he just needs to get that sorted. But yeah, so there we go, chat. But if you want to head over to some Premier League content as well, head over to especially any info on the Academy lads as well. We've got the Academy podcast. Obviously, Ben and Lewis done a live this week as well, so head over to there to find out all the latest from Dan's, Neone, McConnell, and where their future does lie in terms of going out on loan or whatnot. But that's on YouTube, but you can listen to the audio podcast as well on Anfield Index. If you search Anfield Index on any social media, especially the audio form podcast as well, Reds, obviously some of them, wait 1 second, I trust. Some of them do get capped. No, I was Welbeck missed that. But some of them, obviously, on the free form side, some of them do get cut. A lot of them do get cut down as well. Obviously, but if you head over to become an Anfield Index Pro member, you can become. But yeah, that's £3.33 a month as well, Reds. But plenty to get stuck into. Just search Anfield Index on Spotify and all your Apple podcasts as well. You can listen to all the shows. Well, if you become an Anfield Index Pro member, you can listen to more of them ad-free as well. That's £3.33 a month. Just the price of a coffee. Opens up a great catalogue of great LFC content as well. So, half an hour, approaching the half an hour mark here, Reds, and it's been a very good start for Liverpool. A lot of possession, a lot of attacking opportunities, really. Liverpool could have been easily 2 or 3-0 up already. But Liverpool again, another counter-attacking. Oh, it's a poor ball there by Dom. But great to see Chiesa closing down the man. Hasn't stopped running since he's been given the opportunity tonight. That's all going to be part of his rehabilitation, really, in terms of getting him back to full fitness. If you can absolutely empty the tank in terms of fitness level, Chiesa doing the world of good, really. Great interception there. It's great to see Chiesa tracking back. At certain other football clubs in the Premier League, that is something that a lot of the big forwards don't do anyway. But and Dingra, shot on target. So, half an hour played here, Reds. I'm just thankful it's not 7-0 already to Brighton. And that's what we all thought, a big scoreline, considering our lads have been on the holidays and all that. But and our gaffer's been in Ibiza. It's nice for some, innit? Nice little bit of weather. But Arne deserves to relax, because we've got a very big grueling season to come next year again. It's where we go again. But a frustration in the opening half an hour from the Brighton fans. You can hear from the moaning and groaning. Ball over the top here. Brighton it in. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Gruder. Ayari, sorry. I tell you what, that's a very good goal. Ball over the top of Liverpool's defence. First touch out into the bottom corner. Tell you what, sometimes you can analyse a goal, but that is an absolutely phenomenal goal from Brighton. Ayari there. First touch out of his feet into the bottom left corner. Is he off? No, he's on there. Costas is playing well back on there. Ball over the top there by Gruder. And Ayari there. Fair play. First touch over the top. Oh, no, second touch there, sorry, chat. First touch to set himself. But it's all about that first touch by Ayari. Just to angle that into the bottom left corner. Alisson, you could put about 5 Alissons in there. He's not stopping that, really. It's a fantastic strike. Game on here. We might actually get our 5-5. But, tell you what. It's a very good goal. Bit disappointing, really, in terms of Liverpool's high line. But it doesn't matter. We won the league. But, yeah. It was too much of a simple ball over the top anyway, but you've got that talent within this side. Yeah, Nick, absolutely wrong foots him there, bud. Just even that. Oh, Liverpool sloppy. Oh, wow. I was well back on that. Put that in row Z. Alisson Becker there. Poor ball out there from the Brazilian. Oh. No. Not too bad of a substitution, that Big Virgil, isn't he? He's not too bad of a player. But the main thing as well, to apologise, I forgot to mention it. Joe Gomez is on the bench. I think the best 2 things to come out of tonight's game, whatever the result, is to see Joey Gomez back and Chiesa starting. What a servant he's been to Liverpool, Joe Gomez as well, Reds. Just the only downside of his career is just those injuries that he has sustained. Gruder, and Dinger should be doing more there. The Brighton winger had an opportunity to take that ball and go down the left-hand side. But he just went for the snapshot, really. And Dingira, Estepinian, Gruder. Tell you what, there's a lot of straight on target there. Comfortable for Alisson. I'll tell you what, the last 5 minutes, Brighton really come back into this game. Liverpool just lacking that bit control in the middle of the park. This is a game where I'd like to see a bit more from Harvey Elliott, if I'm being honest. There we go. We got Harvey on the ball to find Salah. Salah couldn't quite get that ball through there. And Brighton looking to spring a quick counter-attack here. Ball down the right-hand side. Weaver. Brighton down this right-hand channel here now. Oh, it's a poor touch that by Minter. Horrendous. Liverpool, fair bit of space down this left-hand side for Liverpool. Can progress it well. It's a foul on Chiesa. Referee. So 10 minutes left to go in the opening 45 Reds. If you are tuning in late, it was a goal in the early stages of this game. A very well worked move down the right hand channel. Salah absolutely opening up Brighton's defence. And then a little nutmeg from Bradley on the byline to get past the Brighton fullback. And all he had to do was put it onto a plate. Connor Bradley. And he found Harvey Elliott for a simple tap-in. Come on, Harvey, lad. Get a bit more on the ball here. But yeah, the Brighton goal scorer was Ayara. An assist by Gruder. Simple ball over the top through the heart of Liverpool's defence. Turned into trouble there, Gakpo. It's interesting that, obviously, it's good to see Virgil's been given a rest anyway, because the amount of minutes that lad's played, not just for Liverpool, but from an international point of view, well-earned rest. But it's interesting that we're seeing Quansah and Ibu Kanate as well. We've seen it a couple of times this season, but not a lot. So, in terms of how well those two play, Usually it's either it's either switching between the two centre halves as well. It's either, obviously, Virgil's the most consistent centre half anyway, but very rarely do we see this partnership compared to, obviously, Ibu and Van Dijk. But Van Dijk's played with so many partners down his Liverpool career anyway, so. But Dom is playing in that number 6 role here tonight, Reds, which I feel personally, I think that is a role that we will see a lot more next season. Kostas, ball into the penalty box. Oh, couldn't quite get our toes on that. Bradley screaming for it, the far stick. Ball in from Szoboszlai. It's a good touch there by Brighton, by Kruder. Brighton down the left. Estepinian, very wide, high and wide. But yeah, chat, keep an eye on that. Like, Dominic Szoboszlai in the 6 next season. Oh, Harvey, lad. In certain games. Especially if we do get a wait. As we know, Slot has adopted that a couple of times this season. Obviously, Curtis Jones and Dominic Szoboszlai have both played at the same time on a couple of occasions this year. So, Belieber trying to play that ball through. Gravenberch gliding past the Brighton midfield. Tell you what, he loves a shove in the back there, doesn't he? Belieber. Every single time a Liverpool player passes the ball, he just absolutely does them. An arm in the back. Szoboszlai, oh wow. Would have been interesting if Salah was onside there. Yeah, it was just off there. That's poor officiating, that. That is awful. You can understand why the Brighton fans are fuming. Brighton had possession. Should have played on. Referee should have said play on. Because they were in quite a fair promising attack there as well. Nice one, F. But yeah, chat, what were we saying on the start of the game for Liverpool tonight? It's good to see that we've mainly for the next 5 minutes. Already mentioned it, Harvey Elliott. Keep on getting on the ball, mate. It's like this is an opportunity for you, Harvey, tonight, to grab the game. I know it's a meaningless game, as we all know anyway, but we know Chiesa and Harvey have not had many opportunities this season to start games. So when they do, I think even for Arne Slot, he wants to see a bit more. It's great defending there by Weaver. Quonset. It's going to be a throw in. Is that a throw in to Liverpool? Yeah, throw in for Liverpool down that left hand side. It's a foul again on Gravenberch. Yeah, see what we were saying in commentary chat. Yeah, no, I'll tell you what, it will be interesting, but not just obviously Chiesa, but and we know obviously Slot, as I said tonight, he said he sees a future with Chiesa at Liverpool, but we know a couple of players might, well, certainly will leave Liverpool, but we wish them well because they won us the league. Obviously got Mavrashvili coming in as well next season as well, chat, haven't we? The Georgian goalie. Tell you what, that's going to be some squad depth now. Chiesa, just play that, lad. Chiesa, play simple ball, lad. Come on. Pass it. Good play by Liverpool down the right-hand side. Salah. Right-hand side of the penalty box. Needs to get his head up here, Salah. No, straight at a Brighton defender. He was trying to play that little Trivella outside the boot again. He's done that a couple of occasions this season. Trying to find Cody Gakpo. Yeah, couldn't quite get that execution on it. But again, another promising counter-attack by Liverpool. Ball in for Liverpool. Straight to the goalie. Verbruggen. Yeah, 100%, but it's opportunity as well. Some players at the back end of the season, you never know, like the scouts in a lot of the majority of these stadiums as well, like even at the back end of the season, like for any potential teams that wanting to come in for a potential player as well. So are you playing in the shop window really for some of them? Not just Liverpool, but Brighton as well. Like the players on the peripheral of most Premier League squads, so when you get opportunities, you got to go for it. Ball over the top here. Quansah straight into Gruder. Welbeck. Ball out to Gruder again. Inside the penalty box. Straight at Alisson, thankfully, on that deflection. But yeah, it was a bit of a poor header out there from Jarrod Quansah. But it doesn't matter, we've won the league. We go again. Referee, that should go be a foul. Yeah, there we go. That's the opinion, you just ran into him, lad. It was a 4-on-4 there. Counter attack from Liverpool. It's like Bradley, lad. Yeah, foul all day. One minute added on there, that's as expected. Didn't expect much added time. There we go. Favours Elliott. 35 yards from goal. Right hand side the penalty box. Go on, Harvard. Favours more of a left footed in swinger. But Dom might surprise us. No, going for a short one here. Szoboszlai. Place. Oh, what a goal. Oh, Dominic Szoboszlai, lads. What a goal. Yeah, there's no way Dom meant that. There's no way Dominic Szoboszlai meant that. Yeah, there's no way. It's right, Dom, lads. There we go. It'll be interesting, the post-match interview. Dom meant that, but it doesn't matter. It flew into the top left, sorry. Yeah, he's absolutely skew-ifter. And it flew into the top corner. We take those, lads. Wow. He's right, lah. I'm just fuming that it wasn't a Salah assist. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's what Szoboszlai's in here. Nah, he's got that look about him, Szoboszlai. He's looking at his teammates going, oh. Doesn't matter. Flew into the back. Into the back of the net. Get in there, Steve. There we go. And that is drawn a conclusion So the first opening 45 minutes. There we go. It's a crossing position anyway, but we're flowing to the back of the net. So we take those. So, Reds, what are your thoughts on that? It's not 5-5, which we all expected at like half time. But it's been a very, very good game anyway. Yeah, Liverpool conceded 11 shots compared to... Brighton have had 11 shots compared to Liverpool's 7 anyway. But Brighton's XG is quite low considering they've had that amount of shots. 0.73 to Liverpool, 0.94. XG as well. So, yeah, big chances created. 1 for Liverpool, Brighton to their 0 as well. But Liverpool dominated the first initial period of the game, and then Brighton did have the next 10 minutes. But, yeah, and then obviously Brighton had certain spells of the game as well. But, yeah, very balanced in terms of the possession-wise. Brighton 52% to, obviously, Liverpool's 48%. So, a very evenly balanced game for both sides as well. But, chat, what are we saying in that Dominic Szoboszlai? Do we think he meant it? Judging from the replay and his face, I don't think he meant it. But we take it. We take those, especially if anyone's got him in your fantasy football as well. Happy days all day long. But he's just got that. He's got that ability as well, Dom. And that's the one thing, obviously, his athleticism is a massive part and exactly how Liverpool function. Not just this season, but especially next year as well. His ability to get across the pitch in terms of creating space and even in defensive transitions, he does really well. But on the ball ability, just to strike a ball, it looked like it was a bit of a knuckleball, really, to say the least. Just moved absolutely everywhere, really. So it was one of them that you look at a player of his ability anywhere across the pitch, you can certainly put a ball into the back of the net like he did on that occasion. With a lot more accuracy, really, but it's one of them. We take those. Happy days. Take that every single day of the week. But, yeah. Reds, let us know. Let us know your thoughts on in terms of transfers as well, Reds. I think that's obviously the big headlines over the last couple of weeks as well. Hasn't really been much to speak about tonight in regards to 45, obviously, goals. Yeah, the first Liverpool goal, if anyone's just tuning in, very well worked goal down that right-hand channel. Salah, as he has done. I need to find out statistic, really, chat. How many assists Salah's got this season? Because he must be in like double figures now. Obviously, getting the assist of the goal as well, because he's been so good at that, man. In terms of, especially down that right-hand side, his assists and goals speak for themselves, but it's the whole overall game as well. I know everyone goes over the last couple of weeks, oh, Salah's been off it because he's not getting goal assists. No, we've all seen the games. He's slicing teams open left, right and centre. He's getting the assist, and then Liverpool going the other end, and he's probably kicking himself going, lads, can you please get me an assist? It's been about a couple of weeks. But, so yeah, he is bothered about his assist records and all that, Salah, but at the end of the day, he'll say to you straight away, he'll be like, yeah, the main thing is Liverpool win games of football. That's the most important thing. So it's one of them, really. It's would be nice if Mo could get a couple of assists, a couple of goals, but at the end of the day, as long as the lads stay injury-free in the next 2 weeks, well, next week, obviously a week to go anyway, left in the Premier League campaign. And then obviously, as we head into a very, very busy summer as well. Big up there, chat. Big up there, Peter. Just seeing Dom's goal. Peter, what are you chatting? Chat, what are we chatting on that goal? It's cross comes a bit of a shades of Ronaldinho to it with David Seaman. It was a bit more closer to obviously Ronaldinho's goal against Seaman anyway, but yeah, he'll claim it, rightly so, because it's a goal anyway. But it doesn't matter. Any goal's a goal. A goal's a goal. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, chat, because hopefully we can get, if it is Kirkes coming in, fantastic, really. But as Peter's saying, he reckons it might have been a cross anyway. Yeah, he's got a foot like a tractor engine. Classic commentary anyway. But yeah, Dom, he's so good, man. He's so good. Dominic Szoboszlai, especially in an Arnie slot system. I think everyone, rightly so, speaks about Salah and Van Dijk and all that, but from a structural point of view, in terms of how he facilitates the team, don't must have us line, man. I know, obviously, everyone's talking about Wirtz if he comes in, but everyone's going, where will Wirtz and Dominic Szoboszlai play? They're playing the same team, mate. They're both playing the same team, but it would allow you to very much rotate in certain games. Say Liverpool aren't playing with a double 10 or whatnot. We go with a bit more of a Gravenberch down the left. Obviously, Wirtz in the pocket if he is coming or whatever happens, but I still got at the back of my mind, chat. I know you all wouldn't like to see it. I'd love to see Kevin De Bruyne in a Liverpool shirt just for 12 months. And if he won the league with Liverpool, that would surpass anything he's done at Manchester City. I love him as a footballer, and the fact that I think we all seen I think that was said in jest by by Salah in that interview with Neville, where he was like, "Yeah, we've got space for him anyway, but yeah, we're not expecting. I wouldn't be expecting Kevin De Bruyne to come in and play 38 games, but Kevin De Bruyne would, but he'd have to pay him. He'd have to have a massive decrease in wages. Kevin De Bruyne, if he was to come, he's either coming to Liverpool or a team in the northwest or like the north of England, really, or even possibly go to Aston Villa, a bit more higher up anyway. But it's one of them because he can still do a job. But yeah, what was the interest? Oh, Gary Neville and Carragher on Monday Night Football for the first time in about 10 years. Obviously, yeah, fair play. But in terms of that ball over the top, really, from Brighton, Bradley's quite caught up to the top end of the pitch, but I think that's mainly due to the midfielders from Liverpool just losing the ball and not enough pressure on the ball, so that ball's just being allowed to play that ball over the top. First touch out from Ayadi, and then slotted into the bottom left corner with a fair bit of ease, really. But yeah, let's quickly put my headset on, see what they're saying anyway. Yeah, there we go. Even Monday Night Football are chatting that it's across anyway, so there we go. That's anyway. Yeah, Peter, is that obviously Wirtz? Oh yeah, chat. Let us know your thoughts on Wirtz and even Frimpong as well, chat. I know a lot of people have got a bit of, in terms of when everyone's looked at the data and when they're looking at Frimpong, but yeah, the way we're going to be setting up next season is throwback to the Jurgen Klopp days, really, flying fullbacks. But I think Liverpool, we know Liverpool, we've still got a lot of business to do, but I think the main thing is if Liverpool try and get the jump on everyone in terms of bringing in players as well. Yeah, it would be a free though, Nick, but it'd be on quite big wages. The only thing I say about Kevin De Bruyne is when we give Thiago Alcantara a 200 grand a week wage, so we can do it, but it's I don't think it'll happen anyway. I'd love it to happen just for the fume of Man City fans anyway, and just to see him in a Liverpool shirt, because he is a boyhood Liverpool fan, and we can actually give him a proper praise anyway. If we did win the league, hopefully win the league next season as well. So just mainly for that, really. But yeah, can't see it. I'd love it to happen, but yeah, that's if Wirtz doesn't happen, I think Liverpool might go for Kevin De Bruyne, but don't think it'll happen. But Wirtz, phenomenal footballer, chat. I know a lot of you that might have not seen him in the Bundesliga. I've watched a couple of Champions League games this season, and in terms of, I watched quite a fair bit of Leverkusen last year, and he's so good, man. And if anyone's wondering where he might play, he's a central attack midfielder, but he does like to drift down that left-hand channel as well. So I think in terms of Liverpool, he would add an extra dimension. He's that Coutinho replacement to what we've missed. Yeah, he's that good. And the fact that he's 21, 22, wherever he is, if he is to come to Liverpool, massive ifs. Anyway, but he's certainly a player that would elevate Liverpool's game twofold to even greater heights anyway. He's like that. He's got that potential. If he is to come to Liverpool, chat, it'd be like when Manchester City brought in Kevin De Bruyne from Wolfsburg all those years ago. I think he could have exactly the same impact within the squad weights if he comes to Liverpool. Just depends it honestly depends. I think Manchester City, we've seen reports this evening allegedly ruling. Obviously, I think Paul Joyce and a lot of other very big respected journalists, a couple of Manchester City correspondents as well, reporting that Manchester City are out of the running for Florian Wirtz. But yeah, he is a game changer, Wirtz. Like, and everyone goes, "Oh, you're paying a lot of money," and rival fans will be like, "Oh, you've spent a lot of money," but mate, it's money well spent. Like, if we want to, and every single Red out there wants to this team just to be as hungry as we possibly can. You can never get tired of winning trophies. Win and win and win. It's a very good habit to do. To have really Liverpool in the 70s, very renowned, historic, just winning season after season, would be nice. And would be nice if we could pick up the odd Champions League alongside the Premier League. That's me being greedy, but they should be the aspirations, and the 100% are of Arne and the squad, and it's a massive signal of intent as well, chat, if we went out and got Wirtz, Frimpong, Kerkez. But everyone goes, "Oh, you're spending all that money." There will be money leaving the football club. Main man Richard Hughes and obviously the technical team and the data lads as well will be scouring Europe and even scouring the Premier League. But there's money there still to sell in terms of certain players leaving the football club. But until those players are gone, as we always say, get behind them. We support them as well. Most importantly, thank them for what they've done over not most importantly this season as well, but over the last couple of seasons as well. Because I think I'm expecting Robbo to stay. Obviously, if that Kerkez deal does become a lot more official anyway, and we get him in. But yeah, Liverpool have finally got more pace in terms of the wide areas. I tell you, Trent didn't have a lot of abundance of pace. What he did have was that wonder of a right foot. But yeah, Frimpong coming in. But I tell you, he's got to get past Conor Bradley first anyway. That is some squad depth down that right hand channel, chat. And even if Costas does get moved on, or I think chat, how long's Robbo? I think Robbo after the season, has he got a year left on his contract? So it's going to be interesting, really, Reds. It's 45 million is we'd love an Andy Robbo, but another £8-10 million signing. Maybe the data lads have got a certain player in that range anyway, but I'd be very surprised. But what you are getting if once Wirtz gets official confirmed anyway, and if Liverpool do get Wirtz, and obviously down the left hand channel, that many players were signing, getting tongue-tied. Kerkez, that is old school Jurgen Klopp, but we know with those lads very much facilitating, there'll be a lot more controlled, really. And when Frimpong does get at the top ends of the pitch as well, and even in transitions, I know everyone's going, "Oh, defensively, about Frimpong," but he's got an abundance of pace. He's one of the for me, he's the quickest fullback in European football, and being honest, down that right hand side. I think he's quicker than I think obviously the speed that's been clocked up in the Bundesliga. He's extremely rapid. So it's all about having that in transition. That's the main thing. Out of transition, defensively, having the likes of Kerkez and Frimpong. Yes, they'll be going forward, putting crosses into the box, but you've got absolutely electric pace to go in behind again. So it was like, but I think it's going to be very telling that number 6 role for Liverpool as well, Reds. If we can delve into that market, maybe not get a lot of players, maybe we can bring in a more of a number 6, a bit in the Zupimendi style profile in terms of a player that can keep hold of the ball. That's why, obviously, as we've seen over the last couple of weeks, a lot of links with Stiller in the Bundesliga. And a player of that mould, someone that can get the ball in the 6th position. And it just gives Gravenberch a bit more of a rest anyway, because there's no way, well, we'd all be very surprised if Gravenberch plays another, hopefully does, but we need to give Gravenberch a rest, and even Alexis McAllister as well, because those two lads, not just for Liverpool, but from an international standpoint, have been playing a lot of football and will continue to play so. So, yeah, it's one of them. Reds. Endo, I think we'll say, but I think just getting that extra midfielder in. One that ideally can play 6 predominantly, but can play as an 8 as well. I think the main thing for any upcoming Liverpool players as well, Ian Graham said it very well in his book anyway. He said, obviously, when he profile players, it's all about analysing them very much, in terms of their data, they go up a couple more points anyway if they can play. You mentioned Fabinho, obviously playing predominantly as a defensive midfielder, but the fact that he could, in his profile, he could facilitate down that right-hand side. And even Fabinho, remember that year when we had to play him and Henderson centre-half? But it's not ideal for playing Fabinho centre-half, but he's got that type of profile that he can play right-back, play centre-half when he played for Liverpool. So incoming players for Liverpool, you've got to play a variety of positions as well. And if that is the case, then just only bodes well for Liverpool in the future. Just able to rotate a lot more freely then. And we'll be a lot more stronger in the Champions League and all the other competitions. So plenty to get stuck into, Reds. And we are back underway here, Reds. Liverpool shooting from left to right. Brighton from right to left as well. Kind of broadly down the right. And Dingira. So it's an exciting sound to be a Reds. Oh. And yeah. What is that? Scored 2+ goals, Liverpool, most in the Premier League. Oh, there we go. Liverpool got the most 2+ goals in Premier League seasons. 30. Another record smashed by the Reds there. Absolutely love to see it. 2 Brighton players down here. Minter. Costas didn't even touch you, son. Didn't even touch you, lads. I was saying that he's just absolutely suplexed him. I take it back, Minter. Oh, well. That's mad by Costas. Hopefully Minter's okay anyway, but wow. Just got him in a lock there. Hopefully Minter's okay, but I think he is. Yeah. Obviously, Costas got wrong side of the Brighton winger there. Yeah, big up there, Graham. Big up there, chat. Good to see a couple of new faces in the comments, which is all fantastic as well. Big up there, Graham. Yeah, big up there, Assad. Yeah. Alvarez, fair enough, bud. I tell you what, if we brought in either one of them players, mate, as you said, yeah, 2 very, very high-profile players. Did anyone see Alvarez's worldie this week as well? My man scored from about 35 yards out from free kick. Absolute laser beamed into the top bins. But yeah, Assad, these are both very highly talented players, mate. But 2 very talented players. Yeah. Yeah, 125 million. I don't think there's a release clause at the minute, Nick. I don't think nothing's been said about that anyway. Yeah. Hang on, has that just come out, has it? Low cross there for Brighton. Over the top. Go on, Liverpool. Quick counter. Come on, Reds. Oh, that's poor by Ali, lads. That's a silly foul to give away on the penalty area there. But I tell you what, Ali there. Poor distribution. Could have him back a bit slow there, really. A bit of an lazy leg there. Springing down. Estepinian. So it was about 5 Brighton players over this free kick as well. Just a couple of yards outside the penalty box. Say about 25 yards out. It's a bit more of a better angle, really, than the position Dominic Szoboszlai had in the first half. Just slightly left central. Looks like Danny Welbeck might be standing over this. Harvey Elliott's lying on the ground. I never get that. It's very rarely a player has gone under the wall. Only Coutinho's done that. Oh, big save by Ali. That was his side that he had covered. Let's have a look on that replay. Yeah, that was creeping in, that. That would have been creeping in. But you are new to Anfield Index. Over 75 free podcasts a month. With over 600 plus articles to get stuck into across all things Liverpool. And appealing for handball here, Brighton. Referee said play on. Gonna get checked anyway. Gruder, I tell you what, he's absolutely released that with his left boot. Thundered a strike. It's a long searching ball for Alisson. Just unlucky there, Liverpool. Ball wouldn't fall for us. Brighton down the right-hand channel here. It was a very good overlapping run by Weaver. Oh. Tom's saying that wasn't a foul, really. Yeah, that was a foul, Dom. No, don't think they have, Nick. Don't think they have, bud. In terms of that. Unless that's just come out when I've been live, but... As Dom's just saying, Alisson, just to calm down a bit. Let the lads to get back into shape. Alisson, long searching ball. Poor distribution again. Ball over the top. Is it a foul by Gakpo? Sorry there, chat. I'm just getting rid of these comments. Yeah. There we go. On Facebook. Oh, that's it. Referee, get up. Liverpool down the right-hand side here now to find Salah. Conor Bradley's inside the penalty box. He's found Chiesa. Oh. There's a counter-attack here for Brighton. He didn't get it right. It's a 3-on-3. He's got Welbeck on the left. Excellent, well-timed tackle there by Jarell Quansah. Timed that to an absolute perfection. Cody Gakpo, get your head up, find Salah. Salah! Oh, no way! How's that been pinched off his boot? Has he missed that or is he... Oh, Reds. How's he missed? Gakpo done so well to get across Weaver. Oh, no, lad. No, it's Salah. I thought the defender got a toe on that. Oh. Would have put you a mortgage on him scoring. from there, underneath the crossbar. I'll tell you what, Jack, Gakpo done so well to get across. The defender there used his body strength. Little burst of pace over the first 5 yards. Keep at it, Mo, lad. You'll get your chance. Again. Come on. Salah needs a bit of support here. Harvey, come closer, lad. You had no options there, Salah. And Zangira down the left, running at Bradley. Done really well there to step across the path. Gravenberch really just closed that passing lane. It's what you need, really. Because he's only got one way. And Zangira to go there down that left-hand side as soon as Gravenberch stepped across. And Zangira. Ball to the pass stick. Goal kick that. But yeah, chat. How did Salah miss that? I'd say yes and no, Nick. I think there was always going to be a drop-off from Salah, really, because the numbers and what he was producing was unheard of, really, in the Premier League in terms of the sheer amount of goals. But as is the case in every season, especially next season as well, the main thing is we need to start creating more. It can't just be Salah or Trent. Obviously, the loss of Trent from a creativity standpoint is going to be big. And Zangira, ball to the far stick, clear by Quansah. So it can't just be, like, obviously with no Trent, clear by Ibu. Can't be Salah as well, just creating. So that's why I do think Liverpool going in for Wirtz, getting that attacking midfielder, trying to create from a bit more areas of the pitch as well. Obviously, Frimpong coming in, and he certainly give you a lot more. Most goals in Premier League season. Most goal involvements. He's 2 away from breaking that record. Come on, Mo. Grudo. Tell you what. Interesting play, Gruder, chat. Quite new as well to the Prem, but certainly replacing. He's playing that role, that Pascal Grob. Played for, obviously, Brighton for many of the years, hasn't he? Let's see. Pascal Gross, sorry. What did I call him? Grob. Pascal Gross. Do Borges. But obviously, the German midfielder went to Borussia Dortmund last season. So, Gruder playing that role perfectly, really. Seems to be having a bit more mobility to him compared to Pascal Gross. Don't foul him there, Dom. And the Brighton fans are appealing for a yellow card for Dom. It's a physical game, referee. Referee said any more, and you're getting booked. Jav, lad. How are we, bud? How are we, fella? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're all having a very good start to your week. Let's hope Liverpool can win tonight anyway. Hope be nice. It's a 4-on-4 opportunity here for Brighton. Estepinian inside the penalty box. Pulled it across the box. The back heel. Oh, big save by Alisson. Danny Welbeck slipped at the worst time there inside the penalty box there. Say you what, Still a very fine save by Alisson Becker. Getting down very low. But, yeah, he slipped there at the worst opportunity. Worst time, really. Danny Welbeck. I'll tell you what, Costas does well to come across. And the Brighton manager's not best too happy there, but it's a very well-worked move from the Seagulls. Ball in. Corner. Punch by Alisson. Not gone too far there. Estepinian. Costas. Oh, he's dived in there, Costas. Gruder. That's poor. Tell you what. Yeah. Looks like the fame's coming on here. So, you got Diaz, Nunes. I think Curtis might be coming on as well. Come on, let's get a solid goal or assist here, at least tonight. Ideally, 2. So, he just breaks that record. Referees all over him. Oh, that's poor, Keita, man. You need to be doing more. Too easy to play through here at the minute. Brighton down the left. Endingra. Well defended there, Bradley, lads. Well done, lads. He's so good on both feet, Endingra. Very able to go on the left and on off the right flank as well, but if you are new to Anfield Index as well, Reds, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you are watching on YouTube. Put your bell notification on so you always do get notified. Very busy show, busy day tomorrow again. Obviously, you had Media Matters, news round. Salah. Gakpo. Over the bar there. He'll be disappointed with that. Cody. From that angle, I think he'll feel that he'll should have at least got that on target. Yeah. He's got that ability, Cody. So, the lads are coming on. So, play Cody, lad. Well done, Fede. Good little run out there. Do this. Oh, Sabozno's coming off. So, in terms of the subs chat, as Nunes getting the all gladiatorial chant, he's coming on. Gakpo off. Let's make those subs. Keith. Ball over the top, well read by Liverpool. So their chance. Substitutions. Play Salah! Play Salah! Oh, Curtis, man. So greedy, Curtis, man. So next shot. Where are you? too bad substitutions then. So anyone just tuning in, Nunes on, Diaz on, Jones on. And we see Chiesa off, Gakpo and Dominic Szoboszlai all off for the Reds. Matoma. Yeah, big up there, Daryl. Dylan, big up there, bud. And, yeah. Oh, sorry, bud. Yeah, Yogi, as soon as you put that in, mate, he did get subbed. Unlucky lad. Yeah, Liverpool certainly get a couple more goals now. The fact that Nunes and Diaz have come on here, especially Luis Diaz, that electric bit of pace. Especially when this Brighton defence is tiring. The lads have been partying. And he's been a Ibiza, but these lads will be very much refreshed. No. Gravenberch. Ooh. Lining one up there from the edge of the box. Boo. No. Ball in. Where's he, lads? Good little dummy there from Gravenberch. Can I say, like, collecting that. But yeah, as we said, you are tuning in tonight. Obviously, we've got the post-match Raw with Dave and Trev and the other lads taking you through their expert analysis on the game. Obviously, the gag standing show, which will be following the full-time whistle as well. That'll be straight after we finished up here on Matchday Live. It's good that we've actually got a couple of goals to speak about anyway, but I think it'll be largely dominated about all transfers. Salah, can he get on the end of that? Still got it. He's found Nunes. Salah! Oh, great save, Salah. Inside the penalty box, he's shaking his head, Mo. I think we all are. How's that not gone in? Bradley does so well. Quick feet. Oh, it's just not quite in the bottom corner there from Salah. Just could have done with a bit more of a... yeah, it was a toe peg. Just trying to get that in. Ball over the top here. Darwin Nunes. It's going to be a corner. But certainly, fair bit of space to exploit over the top of Brighton in the next 23 minutes. Certainly going to be a lot more opportunities. We do, Peter. Let's get that goal there. Come on, chat. His goals in this. Certainly for a lot more for Liverpool. Those subs have absolutely killed off Brighton. They're already knackered. And you've still got another 22 minutes. That's why if we do bring in some more players before next season starts, Reds will be in such a very promising position. Very strong position. Especially when everyone's vying for everyone's position as well. In the team. John. Never know, John. But yeah, mainly Salah, mate. That's what I was speaking about. Salah 2 goals away, or goal or assist away. And they're in here, Brighton. Oh, Matoma, that's poor by Alisson. 2-0. We got the goal, Reds, but it wasn't for us. Absolutely against the run of play there. And Costas is laughing anyway. He's alright. There we go. Got a goal, chat. But yeah, that's disappointing. Very slow out there. Liverpool. First attack Brighton have had in the second half. Feels like an absolute ages. And Ali's absolutely parried that out straight into the path of Matoma. Have a bit of that. We go again. Saying that, a lot of us did say 5-5. Nearly there. Ah, well. It's that scene of the Office, innit? Or David Brent. Where he was in the disco. It's like, oh, really? And goes off and dances. We've won the league, it's all good. 20 minutes left here. WeFet, collected by Ali. Liverpool. Elliot's been quite quiet tonight, really, Reds, if I'm being honest. Obviously, got the goal in the first opening 45 minutes, but he's just drifted quite a fair bit in this game. Not really got on the ball as much as I'd like. He's done well there, Ayari. Brighton down the right-hand side here now. Matoma. Overlap and run. Get up, lads. Never a penalty, man. Don't half love a dive, these Brighton players. Why they getting checked? It's never a pen in a million years. Never. Never a pen. He's wrong side as well. Oh, that's embarrassing. It's absolute. Yeah. Weefer, lad. Get up. The Olympics have finished, lad. No diving competitions. Horrendous. Obviously, O'Reilly's coming on here. Got great potential in. Also the former Celtic player. The goal scorer tonight's coming off for Brighton. Ayari. Diego Gomez. Brighton got a load of top talent coming through, Reds. Probably sell half of these for about 100 million again. And fair play to them. Ball over the top there, Brighton. Matoma. Great touch that by Matoma. Well done. That ball was miles off there, referee. Come on. Luis Diaz. Minter there. Good tackle there. But that offside rule needs abolishing, really, Reds. Absolutely needs abolishing. Looks like Endo's coming on. Oh, wherever it is. Go on, Salah. Loose ball there by Brighton. Salah goes forward. Salah. Again, Van Hecker. Getting on the end of that. There's a Liverpool player still down here. Allison's kept it in. Elliott's still down. Get inside Nunes. To Salah. To Diaz. Jones. Oh, Nunes, lad, hope you missed. Well, I thought Nunes would have gone on the end of that. Adam Webster will be getting the old cards. Let's have a little look on this replay as well. Let's have a little look at this. Very harsh tackle there. Yeah, it's one of them. Not a more. That's what an Arnie Slot midfielder needs. A bit more physicality about it as well. Endo's come on. For Connor Bradley. Is right, la. Well done, Bradley. Ball over the top. Clear by Estepinian. Salah. Too much on that. Lucky that. Enzo playing right back, which is good. Well back. Yeah, Endo is playing right back here, chat. Which is good. Oh, what a ball. How's Matt O'Reilly missed out the far stick? Oh, he would have been offside anyway initially. Lovely little ball. So look here on Brighton. Matoma. Yeah, he's offside there. I think it was Gomez. Oh no, it was O'Reilly, sorry. Need to be. Would have been offside, thankfully. Herzl, he's offside. Why are you even so surprised? Well, 12 minutes left to go here, Eds. 12 minutes left to go. Well done, Grav. Well done, Gravenberch, man. Liverpool down the right-hand side here. Elliott. Oof. Well, certainly, next 10 minutes, both players, both sets of teams really going for it. Definitely a winner there. It's poor by Costas. Not the best of touches by Mintet. Tell you what, it's been some battle down that left-hand channel. Minter versus Costas. Fair bit of space here now for Liverpool. Liverpool driving with the ball. Jarrell Quansett. Go ahead, Jarrell. Get in the box. Diaz. Just slide that. There's so much space. Diaz, edge the penalty box. Let's keep on taking the ball over there. Let's keep it moving. Do. Ball over the top. Found Diaz. Diaz, take your time there, lads. Endo's out of position here, but he's tracking back here. Endo, got two players down that left-hand side. Fair bit of space for Brighton down there right. You can open it up. Liverpool, no, back into position. Good play. Welbeck. Overhit pass, but Mintz has kept it in. On the byline. Former Newcastle man. Ball in. Hit early. Salah out muscled there by Estepinian. Minter. Shot on target. And again there, the Alisson Paddy and that straight into the path of a Brighton forward. Yeah, it won't be, bud. It won't be, mate. It won't be. But, how are we, Liverpool? Hope you're well, mate. That's the thing. Levels are dropped off. That's the main thing, really, though. As we've said already tonight, we can't be next season relying on Salah to produce another season like this. We know he's done really well. Come on, Mo, get a goal here. Snatched at it, man. Howland Hitchelwood coming on here for Brighton. Commentary just said he's the cousins. Danny Welbeck coming off. There we go. Going forward here now, Brighton. Cleared it. Matoma. It's out of penalty box. Ball in. Ball to the far side. He's offside. I tell you what, I don't think he's off. Is he on? Or that's got to be tight, that. It's 3-2 Brighton, but it's offside. It's going to be very tight. I think he's on, chat. Yeah, it's not Hinchelwood, it's the number 33 for Brighton. Oh yeah, he's offside in that position. Yeah, straight away. That camera angle proves it. I think he's offside, but what a moment to that be for the Brighton player. Very tight here, Eds. The Brighton, if you're just tuning in, Brighton have got a goal here, 3-2, but small margins. First analysis on the other angle, looks, he showed one of the angles, but looked offside. The initial analysis from the lino was offside. There we go. 3-2. There we go. It's alright, we've won the league, innit? Yeah, it's poor defender, but doesn't matter. Won the league. Our lads will be going on Aussie soon. Outside still. Oh, fair play. I don't get why semi-automated is taking that long, though. Whole point of getting that technology is meant to be dead quick. There we go. Yeah, Costa switching off of the far stick. And Javel. There we go. Unlucky heads. Yeah, he's had a phenomenal season, mate. Yeah. He's had a very good season. He should have had a goal tonight, really, Reds, if you're just tuning in, coming in from work or whatnot. But yeah, we'll sorry there, chat. Update the scores. 3-2. Yeah, it is. Brighton 3-2. Yeah, it's still a big goal for European competition for Brighton as well. That's only if 8th place does get a European spot, so that's why, especially when you are coming up against competition as well, like the team that is still vying for European competition. So yeah, big up there, Reds. Gomez. Liverpool got a corner there. 2 minutes left of normal time. Big up there, Hero. How are we, mate? Not too bad, mate. We've had 5 goals. A lot of us did have 5-5 for this game, but still plenty of time to get there. Hope you're well, bud. Thanks for cheering in. Go on, Sally got on the end there. Oh. Brighton on the counter-attack here now. Matoma. Bursting forwards. It's a 2-on-2. Oh. So a minute left here. And that's what the Brighton manager's saying, especially when European competition is potentially on the line for Brighton. You don't want to be doing anything silly. It would be nice, Peter. We all know that, but I think I don't. Maybe a counter attack. Probably there will be about 5 minutes added on here, chat. The amount of, or maybe 5, 6, 7. I think it will be 5 or 6 minutes added on. The sheer amount of substitutions in tonight's game. I think everyone's maxed out the subs. More or less. But yeah, it's a meaningless game, really, Reds, in it. But it's not meaningless for Brighton when the Champions... Well, not Champions League. 8 minutes. Whoa. Salah hat-trick still. I'll tell you what. Big 8 minutes. I expected about 7, but fair enough. There we go. That's 8 minutes. Fair enough there. That's... Liverpool were 2-1 up in this game. But switched off, haven't we? We've switched off. Yeah, heavy rotation in this squad as well, chat. Completely different team when we've not got Van Dijk as well, of course. Missing play of that quality. Any team in Europe are missing. Main thing for the next week or so and this game tonight, no injuries. Get the game boxed off. Doesn't matter about the result. Main thing is coming into this game, as chat's already alluded to tonight on many occasions, getting Salah a goal and assist, getting that bit more closer to that record. Oh, not Bradley. Elliott, man. Such a lazy ball. Núñez has had next to no service at all there since he's come on chat. Proves how bad Liverpool's second half has been, really. We've had that Salah chance and like maybe the extra Gakpo chance, but other than them, really, it's extremely difficult. But chat, make sure you do tune into the Gags, obviously the Gags Tandon show. That will be following the full-time whistle in the next... You have to change the start time because we've had 8 minutes. Oh, Harvey, lads. You're Sally, you're fuming. There's been a couple of occasions in the second half where the ball's been there. To just slide in, Mo. Just haven't quite found it. So the extended show will be live at 10 PM tonight. Reaction to the game, of course. But probably a fair bit of chat about transfers and that. Yeah, Nick, it's as difficult as doing a Sudoku puzzle, mate, trying to figure out all these European spots. Yeah. From what I've read coming into this game, Matoma, Europe can get 8th, but I think it's massively dependent, chat, as well, on Chelsea, what they do in Europe. Because obviously, if Tottenham... Ideally, we want Tottenham to win in that final on Wednesday, don't we? Yes, we are all Tottenham. And if Chelsea win their Europa League spot, there'd be an extra place in the Europa League Conference League, I think it is. Yeah, so 8th, or maybe 8th, yeah. It's mad. We'll let the experts try and figure that out anyway on Twitter. So, yeah. So, Nick, that's where it'll be. Hopefully so, Be good just to see a couple of my mates really coming down. And obviously meeting the team as well on Anfield Index on the Sunday as well, which would be good. Seeing gags and that. Quite different, obviously, when you're on a pod and that, in front of a computer. Actually see him in person. But yeah. Well, chat, if you are coming down, enjoy it next week anyway, whatever you're doing. Look after yourselves. And yeah, even if you are watching the parade online as well, chat, just enjoy it, because they're special memories. Yeah, hopefully should be good. Merseyside will be drank dry, to say the least, anyway. All the local businesses and everyone getting the extra, not even the bevy, just all the stock in. It's going to be fantastic for the city, even if you are a red or a blue anyway, other businesses and there's people in Liverpool as well. Oh, for Estepinian was in a head of that, so there. Salah there, he was lurking. Tell you what, if we had 5 minutes already, that's flown by. But chat, man of the match. If you had to pick one, I'd say from Liverpool, Gravenberch again. Yeah, I'll say Gravenberch, man of the match tonight for me. If you had to pick a Liverpool player. Yeah, we desperately need a number 6, by the way, chat. Gravenberch's done another 96 minutes here. You'd like to hope Gravenberch stays fit next season, but if he gets injured next year, we are done for. Because he's just so instrumental to the team. Come on, Reds, get an equaliser. Oh, Diaz, lad, what's that? Come on, let's get Salah a goal here, man. Oh, what is that? Curtis Jones, I think he's still on his holidays. What was that? How there? Believe it. So, chat, make sure you tune in to, obviously, the Gags Tandon show that'll be following in 3 minutes' time anyway. Live at 10. And obviously a transfer show tomorrow that will be live with Dave and Trev. TMM content as well, transfer market metrics. Plenty to get stuck into, Red. So if it's the first time over here to Anfield Index, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, let's strap in for a very busy couple of weeks, but heading into next season. What a time to be a Red. But yeah, fair play, Brighton. It's difficult when you're coming up against a team that's still vying for Europe. And just looking at how much that means for them as well. Even a crowd. Fair play, Brighton. Main thing is Liverpool. You can see how much it means to the Brighton players. Because, yet again, you are playing still against the champions. But, as we know, the champions have been on the beach for the last couple of weeks. But, Reds, been an absolute pleasure as always. A massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in tonight. Make sure you do get involved across all contents coming up this week as well. Plenty to get stuck into. If you are new around here at Anfield Index, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want to become a pro member, where it just opens up a wider catalogue of great LFC content, you can certainly do so. It's £3.33 a month, just as little as a coffee. And you can listen to all the podcasts and all the videos and everything. All the podcasts, all the audios as well, with no interruptions and no adverts as well. So, Reds, look after yourself. Me and Gags will be live in 2 minutes. If I don't see you, have a lovely rest. See a weekend anyway. And let's hope Tottenham can do the job on Wednesday night against them lot. But, Reds, look after yourself. Enjoy There we go. Oh. Don't know why the commentary are going mad. We've had 3 guards of honours, yeah. And it doesn't matter, we've won the league. But chat, have a lovely rest of your night. I'll see you in about 2 minutes. With Gags. Have a walk on it.